condition that they talk about or in the condition that they feel, they are prisoners of thoughts. Most poor people are prisoners of thoughts. You are the reflection of your thinking. You are the character of your mind. The life you live today is a manifestation of the inner workings of your mind. And that controls how people perceive you and how people relate to you on a regular basis. It controls what happens to people when they come into your world. Thoughts have a force field. I wish that maybe I should give you a good definition of thoughts, because sometimes, we use words that are common, but we just assume we know what they are. Can I give you this? And I want you to write down. Thoughts are pictures of the mind with constructive or destructive meaning. Thoughts are pictures of the mind with constructive or destructive meaning. There are thoughts of the mind, or rather, there are pictures of the mind without meaning. In that case, you're not thinking. Just because your mind caught a picture doesn't mean you were thinking. But thoughts, when you are thinking, you get pictures of the mind with constructive or destructive meaning. I'm finished. Oh, I'm finished. Oh. Why did he say that? Because that's what was on his mind. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And that's why God seeks to work in your heart. He seeks to work inside you, because he knows that what comes out of you is what destroys you, or is what takes you, puts you over. It doesn't matter what problem you find yourself in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens to you or with you. It never matters. What matters is what tools you got to deal with the situation. And one of the most important tools is your thoughts. Your thoughts. Thoughts of fear, destroy. Thoughts of impossibility, destroy. Thoughts of weakness, destroy. Ever heard somebody say, I know that I'm not a very bold person? They even boldly say it. You didn't get that? They boldly declare that they are not very bold. And yet he's bold to declare it. I'm not a very bold person, I'm very, very hot-tempered. See? I know myself. I'm very, very hot-tempered. When something is happening, I start boiling, boiling. You see, he is the character of his thoughts. He's come to understand himself. How is he? What is his life like? He works backwards in life because he creates his future by looking inside him in the negative character of his mind and seeks to project that into his future. I'm not a bold person. Because he saw that he was not bold. He saw that he was full of fear. He saw that his life was full of failure. You know, I've started many businesses and they all failed. So, you see, he's no longer bold to say, I don't like to do something, you know, because I don't know what might happen. Why? Because so many other things happened. So he looks at the backside of his life and sees all the negativism and then projects those negativisms into his future. And wonders why he's traveling this journey. The bondage of the mind. Ever thought that some people hated you? You just look at them, yes, I know they don't like me. That is why, you see, when you come into such places, you see, they are all Igbo people. So because I'm not Igbo, because I'm not Yoruba, you know, everybody speaks Yoruba, because I'm... Why do you think like this? Joseph was a prime minister in Egypt. It's God. Listen, your life is not the way it is because you are in the midst of houses. That should be an advantage. You know, the foreigner is always a foreigner. If you are not in your country, no matter how things happen, well, they will later come back to square one. What kind of life is this? As a young guy, I used to ask people in school, when you say you are Igbo or Yoruba or Edo or whatever it is, when you say that, what part of your body or your life is, what part of it? If you were dissected, what part of your body will be characteristically Hausa? I said, you only said you're Hausa because your great-great-great-grandpa relocated himself to some area where they spoke that language, and that's where you grew up. If you grew up anywhere else, you would say you're from there. They said, no. Oh, son of the soil. Son of where? They said, the son of the soil. I said, that's why you've got to be born again. Because when you're born again, you're not son of the soil. You're son of God. You see, my roots are, you know, people, they like to act like they are cultural. My roots are in Africa. May God pluck you out of there. My roots are... Where did they get that language from? From somebody else who was just as dulled as them. Are you saying that we should not be cultural? This is our culture. Where did you get it from? Our great. Your great-great-grandfather are hoping that you don't take the road they took. Are you still there? There's a greater life out there. Are you listening? There's a greater life. Don't be in the same bondage your great-grandfather was in. Your roots should...